Are you guys both in agreement that the Batman is better than the Dark Knight trilogy?
We better be.
Yeah. No, I think we're both in agreement. I think The Dark Knight's a better movie overall. I think it's a fantastic story. It's very, very well made.
Right.
But I think as a Batman movie, Pattinson in the Batman was damn near perfect.
How did you feel about how the Dark Knight trilogy ended?
I saw The Dark Knight Rises when it came out. I was like 11 years old.
Okay.
I saw it 8 times in the movie theater. I can't hold it against them because the original script was to have Heath Ledger back. It be more of a court thriller. So they had to rewrite an entire movie, find a new villain. So I try not to hold it against them. I enjoy the movie, but it doesn't sit as high as Batman Begins and The Dark Knight sit.
I agree with that. I think it's not a bad movie by any means, but I don't think it's the strongest ending to a really, really great trilogy.
Yeah.
Right. Well, considering like all that you had to invest in the first movie. See, that's what I hate about it. Is like, and then it's just like this investment of time where we replayed a story that's been played over and over again.
Yeah.
And finally we get traction. It's taken away from us very quickly. They kind of break Batman into something of a former shell of himself. So you got to go through that again. And I'm like, man, this journey is just too many highs and lows. I'm like, let's just get on with it. And I think that's why I really like this newer Batman, is because we're like, hey, you know what? We just kind of acknowledged his past and we're just going to get on with it.
Guys, if you could say one thing that you really, really like, the one thing that really stood out to you, could be a character, it could be a plot point of the Batman that you really enjoyed, what would that be?
I think it was just the tone of it.
Yeah.
Like it was just darker than all the other ones. I mean, Paul Dano's Riddler too was just legitimately scary. Like you were talking about Scarecrow earlier. I love Scarecrow. It's one of my favorite Batman villains in like cartoons and comics. And I like Cillian Murphy in the Dark Knight movies, but he never really like scared me as Scarecrow. Right. But Paul Dano's Riddler was terrifying.
Yeah.
Like rapping people, and I mean, it was scary.
I would actually probably say it's the makeup design for Batman and for all the characters.
Okay.
To finally do the eye black, which needed to be done, especially after Batman Returns. When you see the makeup, takes off the mask fully, and it's just gone. Makes no sense. And I'm just a big fan of the tone, and it's the most realistic feeling Batman to me.
Yeah. The only thing I say that that I don't like about the Batman for me was the Batmobile. Like if I had $1 bajillion, that would not be the Batmobile that I would choose to make. But
that hurts my feelings.
But if I was becoming Batman, that's probably the Batmobile I would have because it's the most realistic one, I guess, right?
Right.
Well, so, you have to think that, what are you going to have to start out with?
A Ford Focus. You know what I mean? With, like with a little,
well, I mean,
it's spray paint bat symbol on it.
Smart car.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably went with something that had like a little bit more, I don't know, oomph.
Like a Tesla.
No.
Let me get out my app. And he turns the app on.
It's got to be, it's always got to be at least somewhat distinguishable. I think they kind of wanted to do something that was a callback to like the
66 version. With Adam West.
Yeah, that's what that was.